it's time for the suicide game. Yippee! Oh my gosh! Wow, that's amazing. Uh, let's jump right back into it. Yeah. So where we left off, we left off. The story so far is, um, I'm just gonna go. I'm just gonna try to say this in chronological order. My character, oh god, what was her name? Nicole. Her father was like a astrophysicist who owned a hotel. I'm assuming, I don't know if he was professionally an astrophysicist, but he has like a strong like interest in astrophysics, and he also owns a hotel that I'm assuming has been in his family for a long time. Um, you know, like I was gonna say like, and he had a wife, but I mean, pretty typical. He had like, my like it's very. I'm screwing up on the most simple part of the story that they have a nuclear family, mom, dad, daughter. Um, so dad owns like family owns a hotel. It's mainly the dad who owns it. It's in his name. But okay. Okay. I'm just gonna start from. I'm just gonna go from the start. I think I've already confused it. I've already made this the simplest part very confusing. Um, so main character Nicole's dad, whose name I forgot. I think it was like, okay, I actually just forgot. I don't remember. Um, her dad owns a hotel. It's been in the family for a while, and he's also has a big interest in astrophysics. I don't know what significance that has yet, but I decided to mention it. Um, his wife finds out that he's been having an affair with a 16-year-old schoolgirl, and they end up getting divorced. And I don't know if this is before the divorce or like right after they find out about the affair, but the girl, Rachel Foster, kills herself by jumping off a cliff. And that was, and then like 9 years pass. So they've been separated for 9 years. It's been 9 years since Rachel Foster died, and the father dies. So at that point, uh, the hotel deed, because the mom dies like before, and then I think, wait, no, was it I forgot who died before. Was it the mother died? I think it's the game starts with the funeral for the mother, and she died like really recently. I don't remember. One of them dies, and you get the deed. And the goal is, the original goal of your character is to walk into the hotel, assess the property, see like if there's any like significant damage, write that down, and then sell the place off. Because you don't want the place anymore. A bunch of bad memories. Your character kind of doesn't really like your dad anymore because of all the stuff that he did. Lost a lot of respect for him and all that. And she heads up to the hotel by herself. I think there was going to be someone coming there. I think the lawyer was going to be coming there, but he wasn't able to or something. The point is, you go there alone during a huge snowstorm, and this is in Montana, by the way. Um, and it's the largest snowstorm since the Billings storm in 1955. I wrote that down. Don't know if that's gonna be important. Um, and you get snowed in. You cannot leave. We don't even know where our car keys are, but the entire place is snowed in. We cannot get out. And we've been here for several days waiting for the storm to clear up, but it hasn't really cleared up. And there's a person named Irving who is with the disaster resources. I think it's FEMA, something like that. Federal Emergency Monster. Yeah, it's what FEMA means. The we also found some clippings, and okay, the clippings weren't the interesting. We found like lipstick. We found lipstick that's rather old. I think it's rather antique lipstick. It's not like modern lipstick. I'm guessing like at least a decade ago. And it's fresh. It's like it must have been like well kept or something. Like it hasn't been opened by anyone. I don't know much about lipstick, but apparently that makes Nicole think that the lipstick must belong to Rachel Foster. But it wouldn't be something that's just something that was left there by her a while ago. This was something that must have been like well kept. I don't know how that works, but I don't know anything about lipstick, unsurprisingly. But Nicole is starting to think that Rachel Foster didn't die because there was a news clipping from some like um what was it, like a very scandalous, superficial kind of newspaper, like a gossip magazine, about a girl who claimed to have seen Rachel Foster in the hotel after she supposedly killed herself. It was like first floor, one of the hallways or something. And also the lipstick and the fact that there was something about her death that was like like, people weren't sure about. So, something about the autopsy. So people are, right now, we're not too sure if Rachel Foster is actually dead. There's a small possibility. We're kind of in a Friday the 13th Part 2 situation. If you, I don't, despite, who cares about spoilers? It's a 1980s movie. Um, in that movie, main character is not sure if Jason Voorhees is dead or alive. The character's like, what if he actually survived the drowning and just went to live in the woods, which I'm pretty sure is actually what happened. I don't think Jason actually drowned, but that's a completely different story. Um, and then he shows up and he looks a lot older. So I'm wondering if they're going to do that here. They could do that. It's been an established horror thing. Friday the 13th Part 2 is pretty pretty famous. It's pretty big series. I wouldn't be surprised if they pulled from that. But there was a mention in a dream sequence. Like the only dream sequence we've had where like your character is talking to your dad and your character is like, "Oh, Dad, I love you. Oh my gosh, I miss you so much." And the dad starts talking about stars, specifically about how a star will die, and since the distance between um, Earth and that star is so great, like you don't get you don't get like like the visual information, the light information that you get is greatly delayed. So it could explode, like the entire like a star could explode, and you wouldn't know about it because it would take so long for the light, like the visual information, the light from that explosion to come to Earth. So you wouldn't know. It just looks normal for the longest time because you're still seeing the normal light. That I'm really doing a really poor job explaining this, but I don't think that was a coincidence that he mentioned that. I think in all the astrophysics stuff, I think there's going to be uh some type of plot about how Rachel Foster is dead, but we're seeing her afterglow. If that makes sense. In other words, I guess it could just be like in other words, it seems like it's just a ghost. She is dead, but we're seeing like remnants of her, or maybe she is somehow more corporeal. I don't know where they're gonna go with this, but we're gonna continue. I think this game is like 9 nights, and we're on like night like 6 night day. I don't know. It's really hard to tell the time of day in this game. I don't think I've ever had at any point where I knew what time of day it was. Also, turn up the volume a little bit. I hope it's not too loud. I thought that this was like a game that this is probably a game where you want to hear the audio as well as possible. Because one thing, two things I really like about this game. The sound design is definitely one of them. It's pretty good. I mean, I wouldn't say it's like I don't know. I'm not like an expert on sound design. I can't tell you if this is like exceptional. It seems really good to me.
Morning.
Am I interrupting?
I was eating steak and potatoes, cheesecake, strawberry shake, and a frothy cappuccino Italian style.
So the usual frozen beans.
Half a serving.
Half a serving. The other half ended up in the trash.
Uh, I did find
Really?
something. Some tapes that were found in the main office.
It's disgusting.
In truth, I shouldn't even have taken them.
Oh, so what'd you find, Billy the Kid?
Well, I don't think it's anything useful.
Wait, where did I put them?
What?
The pliers, so I can pry the words out of your mouth.
Oh,
Hmm.
sure.
Uh,
Okay. It's It's VHS of the
Oh,
behind the
analog
scenes of
horror.
a TV
Analog
broadcast.
horror.
But it's all bullshit just to attract an audience. Trust me that.
Jesus, you can be really long-winded.
Analog
Yeah,
horror.
you're right. Sorry. They're
Analog
tapes about
horror.
haunted hotels, weird and mysterious stories, stuff kids
We've
like.
saw some like seen some VHS
These
tapes.
guys
Does
who
this
call
thing?
themselves ghost hunters.
Ghost
This thing
hunters?
doesn't play VHS
Did
tapes. I
they
don't
hear
think.
about the old farting ghost?
I'm not
Well, that's
sure,
the name of
but
the furnace.
they went on a tour of old buildings in the county, and they stopped by the timber line too.
Whatever, let me hear it.
Okay, but I'm warning you, it's kind of, well, listen for yourself.
Okay, the lights look good. How about the headphones?
Don't know, there's like a buzzing noise. Listen.
Really unprofessional so far.
Yeah, true. Well, the German ones were better.
We are about to enter a nightmare hotel. A place full of deceit and secrecy where terrible lies were played out. Nah, I didn't like that. I'll do it again later. Oh, the room with the fireplace isn't bad.
This book
Okay.
looks so good. I think I talked about this before, but this book actually looks interesting.
Fireplace okay? Kitchen? No. Stan, where'd you leave all the gear? Room 1. I stuck a piece of tape on the door. I didn't get that. What room? I got a buzz in the headset. Damn microphones. 117.
Danny, what's that stuff in camera? It's giving off a glare and burns out the frame. I told you no tricks.
What tricks? I didn't use anything.
Stop fucking around, Danny.
I told you I didn't rig anything.
I saw it too. It's a mirror, isn't it?
Huh?
It looked like the reflection on a mirror.
What'd you smoke this morning?
What the fuck are you two up to? Cut the crap. You freaking me.
Holy shit, there it is. There it is.
Where?
I saw it. It's just up there. It's like a light, like a door that opens. I swear.
Dad! Stop touching me or you'll give me a heart attack.
What are you talking about? I'm like over here.
Fuck, I felt someone touch me. Are you kidding?
That's
You
it?
got
Yep,
ghost
the tape's
lusted.
damaged. Too damp.
Well, I'd say fucking typical.
How ladylike.
I can like call in about the medicine. What happened in the
What
end?
happened in the end with the
I guess
TV
he's
show?
just gonna say I don't know.
Never aired. Some say they ran off, ditching everything there.
Yeah, this means I can
Yeah, but they
contact
mentioned
him
a
about the
room on
medicine.
tape.
It's
I'd
interesting.
Like to take a look.
It's 117.
117.
I
Okay, I'm
think.
gonna write that down.
117, yeah. Same floor as my apartment.
Yeah, this is the family apartment, by the way. Let's try to report in on this. Wait, what? There we go.
Leonard's relatives are pissed with me because I didn't go to his funeral.
Well, everyone reacts differently to pain, I guess.
Shit. What had become of you, Leonard? This place is a drugstore.
Wasn't Leonard the dad?
For what it's worth, he always seemed clear-headed to me. And sad.
Well,
Leonard.
maybe now we know why he thought he was talking to Rachel.
Was Leonard the daughter's? Leonard might have been the daughter's. Like, why would the pastor wouldn't have any reason to have any pills in here? This is like the father's place. Okay. All right, so we have to go to room 117. First, I was like, oh man, I gotta look for the guide. I remember relying on the guide a bit last time, but I think it's just because it was really hard to see. And sometimes I think the main quote unquote difficulty in this game comes from not remembering the layout.
News?
I'm not surprised the academic world distanced itself from Leonard.
Why'd you say that?
Magic in the stars.
Didn't see
life
that one.
beyond life,
Is that this one?
The physics of the impossible.
You heard of them?
They're not
He was
professional.
a man of science, and science has a method.
How's
Maybe
this?
he was searching for a new point of view.
Psychic
Yes.
navigator
Tell that to the treatment of quantum conscience that he never finished writing.
bar
I catch your drift.
harnessing your inner guidance. And it does look like schlock. Yeah, this is a lipstick. it's special or something. I don't know. Okay, Rubik's Cube, nothing special there. I oh okay, Music Box is special.
Hey, look at that! I thought I lost you that time the Thompson girl came to play. Maybe I must
Hockey.
have found you someplace.
What kind of music would a
Key's missing. Well,
what
maybe
kind of
better
music
than
would a hockey music box play? The NFL theme? Like what's it? What could this possibly play? I guess that was a report technically. I want to get like as much lore as possible. I feel like it could help with a decision later on or something. Slander. This is just the beginning, lousy pedophile. Beware. Shutting yourself into your gross den between mountains will not protect you. You will pay for what you've done. That's it. Murderous, cowardly bastard, you deserve to die. Bury your craven head behind your shitty books is useless. You screw up the grammar on that. Her innocent soul will haunt you forever. Yeah, I mean, not that great of a guy, but I mean, you should really still learn, grammar. I won't really take you serious. I feel like some of these books are new. Esoteric Egypt. I feel like I don't remember seeing that. I can't get at any of these. There might be a secret door over there, but I don't know how to get in there. Might be something to discuss in here. Like I said, there's probably gonna be 3 things. And technically there was 3 things, but it was like nothing. The the um the music box one was like nothing. Like no, I don't know. VHS. Is this the summer one? Summer of '85, yeah. There's nothing to say about any of that. I can't play the guitar. I was gonna say, I feel like with some of these games, a lot of the horror comes from not knowing what to expect. Once you get comfortable with a horror game, you kind of like figure out like what level they're on. It becomes a lot less scary. We haven't gotten into any of the horror stuff yet. Not really. But currently the game reminds me more. The game gives me kind of Life is Strange vibes. This is probably just like, you know, person who hasn't played many story based games like this. Be like, this story based game's giving me blah 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 vibes. But I don't know. It's just kind of like the choose your own. What the actual hell was that? Who who took a shit? What was that? What was that? Telephone. Nothing to report on.
I can still hear that guy telling me Rachel's alive.
If he calls
Yeah,
me,
that also happened. Some guy came. Oh yeah, some guy called in and said Rachel's still alive in there.
trying to sell him a vacuum cleaner.
Why did I even ask?
I don't like the way it turned off. I'm scared again. I'm scared again. Memory wise, I was like, oh man, it's like Life is based on memories. Like, yeah, it's more like Life is Strange. But then I remember, oh yeah, sound design. As I was saying before, sound design for this game actually pretty scary. Level layout also pretty. I don't know. It's very like it's big. There's a genuine horror that comes from like really big places. I think we've gotten everything. We haven't really gotten any useful information other than I guess the pills maybe. But I think I've checked everything. I think I've looked at everything now. Actually got like 3 calls in. I think that's about it. We got to go to floor 117. I'm wasting time, yes. I this I don't know what door that is. Is this 117? That painting doesn't have a name. One. Don't like that. Too open. One. The hell does that say? 103. So it's on the other side, right? 102. I still don't understand. Why do you have a mannequin in a like? What's with the mannequin? That I don't understand. As I was saying, and I keep trying to say, sound design. Pretty. I don't know if you can hear any of this stuff. There's just minor things happening. I think the thing is that last time I kind of got used to the ambience after a while, and I was like, "You ain't gonna do anything," but I'm not used to it anymore. This painting makes me nervous. It's called Murderer Eyes. What kind of person puts a painting like that in a hotel? It's not right. There's the back rooms. I don't like having openings behind me. Someone's gonna jump me. Where's 117? There it is.
Hey,
What is that?
I found the room.
but
But someone barricaded it with an L bracket.
do what they do in
Oh,
movies. Bust through the door with your shoulder.
Real funny. I need a screwdriver. I think I saw one around somewhere.
I did not see a
Don't know
screwdriver
where.
around here.
Probably in the basement.
Basement.
Seems to me I've seen one in the garage. Or was it the generator room?
I don't want to go in
I'll
the
let you know.
basement right now. I actually do not want to. The basement is, as is in every horror game, not a place I want to be. I don't think there's ever been a horror game where it's like, oh man, gosh, golly, I'm really looking forward to going to that basement. Oh man, oh gee, Willikers, I feel so safe knowing that I'm going to go into the basement now. That doesn't happen. That's not something that happens. Also, it's just the stairs. I call them what do they call them? The hell rooms. Just because there's no screwdriver in here, in this toolbox. I'm not even gonna check. Just gonna assume there's no screwdrivers in there. There's gotta be it's a toolbox. There's like only a few things that can be in toolboxes: screwdrivers, wrenches, hammers, maybe pliers if you're feeling a little bit frisky, but that's pretty much it. There's pipe, like what is it like what's the wrench, like the typical wrench? I don't what are those ones even called? Socket wrench? No, the socket wrench is like the circular one, right? The twisty one. I mean, they're all twisty, but you know what I mean. No, you probably don't know what I mean.
Hey, found the screwdriver?
No.
Uh, the ghost
I keep
hunters
thinking
seem
about those
scared.
guys, the ghost hunters. You sure it was an act? It sounded so natural.
Awesome actors, I'll give them that.
I don't know. They didn't
I
air
can't
it
stand
though.
the idea that my family problems might end up on cable or some tourist guide.
Fortunately, it seems that won't happen. They hightailed it out of there. God
Because it
only
was
knows
actually
why.
haunted and they didn't
Don't
want to
tell
deal
me
with
you
it.
believe in ghosts or some
That
bullshit
fell.
like that.
Well, I'm not superstitious, but if someone believes that a black cat is bad luck, then you also have to believe that something else is good luck.
Huh? What are you talking about?
Prayer, for example.
Also, pickaxe still gone. Father
You're
Foster
saying
wouldn't agree.
prayer brings good luck? I doubt Reverend Foster would agree.
A screwdriver.
I'm out of here.
One thing I can tell about this game, just by guessing. Can you hear that? There's just footsteps. There's been footsteps like the entire game. The entire game, there's been nothing. What does it say? Indigenous snowshoes distributes one's body weight over the surface of snow. Present from the Crow tribe to present from the Crow tribe to Ned McGrath, November 18, 1886? A long time ago. Fun fact. 1886 was a long time ago. I don't like that. Yeah, what was it? Oh yeah, one thing I can tell is there's probably not gonna be much chases in this game. Because look at the walking speed. Keep the walking speed. Now, keep the running speed. How do you expect to hold a chase at this pace? Like narratively speaking, I would not be able to take a chase seriously if I'm running away from a monster like this. Unless my character's injured. I'm assuming we go down here. That's gonna be my assumption. Right. Please. I don't even know what that goes to. Probably in the boiler room. Gotta be in the boiler room. Screwdriver, where are you? Really? Nothing. Nothing? Really? Was it? Is that a spade? Why do you have a spade here? Why would you need a spade in a boiler room? Why do you need a paintbrush? I need to observe these. I can. Ye old. I'm not even going to attempt to read that. It's a big word that means nothing. So maybe basement doesn't necessarily mean boiler room. We can assume that at least. That was just footsteps. That was just footsteps. It was just steps on concrete. I swear I heard that. There's no way there's going to be screwdrivers in here. There's no way. This is not a screwdriver room. I've seen screwdriver rooms. This is not on the list of things that I would consider a screwdriver room. It's just not. It's just not. Sag. What was the other option? There was something on the first floor. What was it? There's boiler rooms in the basement. Okay, what's the need a screwdriver? Open the bracket, maybe the boiler room or in the generator room. You check the boiler room. Where was the generator room? Where was the generator room? I actually don't remember. That's not it. It's like that leads to like the creepy church, which is attached to the hotel for some reason. I feel like I could see my screen glitching out, and I can't tell if that's like. I think that's just like OBS or something. I don't think that's like it's always been broken. Got lots in the freezer once. That was pretty scary. How do I get to the Fireplace room, ballroom, restroom, offices, ballroom, mezzanine, ballroom, fireplace, fridge, restroom, ballroom, hall, ballroom, offices, ballroom, queue, laundry, garage, locker room, electric room. I'm assuming that's it. So I gotta go to the garage. Wait, what floor is this? What floor even is this? A second floor. Okay. So we need to. It is in the basement. The garage is in the basement. I think we get to there from the first floor, if I remember correctly. Because we started the game walking from the garage to the office in the first floor. So it's accessible through the office, first floor. We're currently... I actually don't remember. What floor are we on right now? Are we on the first? I don't think. I think kitchen's in the basement, right? Hold on. Oh, this is first floor. Okay, we're on the right floor. Yeah, I went up the stairs again. Okay, yeah, that's right. You can open that for some reason. Hmm. As I said, this is where a lot of the difficulty in the game comes from. Just trying to remember where everything is. I do not remember where everything is. I have really bad direction skills. Like, really bad. I'm surprised I don't get lost in my own house. Fishing made I like that. He looks like a trustworthy guy. He's got a small fish, though. You think if you want to, like, advertise yourself as, like, a fishing guy, you get a picture of yourself with a bigger fish. I'm just saying. Like, if you see that, like, he's got the attitude down. He's got the smile going on. I guess maybe it's to sell it as a beginner's thing, you know? You don't have to be like, you don't have to catch like a large fish. You just need to be having a good time. I can believe that. Rapunzel. What's the significance? Okay, they put that there for a that's the only that stands out. That does stand out. What's the is there like gamer room? We don't need that. Like what's the actual like plot to Rapunzel? Besides like the obvious stuff. Okay, that's not the right room. Like besides the whole like how does she get there again? Isn't it like I know the Disney movie. That's also not the right. How do you get to the garage? Somebody help. Q must be accessible by the ballroom? I didn't come in there though. How did I get to the garage? Well, wait, it must have been through the fireplace room. Which is through the museum room. Must have been over here. Yeah, it was over here. It's like this. It was like just like a straight shot. All the other doors were closed. It was just like a straight shot to the. So I remember when I was first starting the game. Okay, Leonard's motorbike. Let's report.
Found anything interesting?
Leonard's motorcycle is one of those things that I should maybe take before the sale.
Oh, I love bikes. What's the make?
It's a SU 400 single-cylinder two-stroke.
Wow. You seem to know what you're talking about.
Leonard and I took it apart and put it back together like 200 times, I think.
You should keep it as a keepsake.
I spent the last 10 years trying to eliminate every possible memory, and now I'm supposed to keep one that even requires me paying insurance?
Well, doesn't sound so bad. Insurance on memories.
I think I'll sell it to some collector.
If you want, I know a few in Livingston.
Oh, thanks.
No sweat.
I'm guessing he lives in Livingston.
I'm going.
Later.
I don't understand the ones where you get like one dialogue option. I wonder if it's like your character doesn't have enough like friendship points, so that's the only option you have. A level. It's not a screwdriver. Fun fact: levels are not screwdrivers. Some people don't know
You
that.
think I can have Mom's
It's
car
true.
taken away?
I think.
Sure, we'll send up a tow truck. What's it still doing there?
She stopped
We left
driving.
with Uncle Henry, so the car stayed here.
I don't want to give the. I don't want to talk about it because I
Yeah,
wanted to
she
talk
took her
about it because I
keys
want to
with
know.
her. In fact, they're somewhere in Portland.
I see.
Anyway, at the time it was a real clunker. Now it's vintage, I'd say.
Cool.
Cool.
God, I saw my own hand. I freaked out. It genuinely scared me. So far, I've only been scared by things that are not supposed to be scary. Also, things that have I've probably been scared by a few intentional things, but not like that type of scare. Not like a oh. The only times I've had a oh moment has been from unintentional things. This is the electrical room. This is where the lipstick was. I'm the screwdriver. Why is that an achievement? But why is that an achievement, though? I don't know why, but the fact that that's an achievement is kind of... Bugs are loud. Calm down. Calm down, bugs. Or frogs. Actually, can't really tell some of the time. You think I'd know? Can't. I assume that. I think I can kind of tell. I usually just assume they're frogs. But they all make that. I think we just. There's nothing to say. I like it more when we get little bits of dialogue because I don't feel as lonely. If okay, what's his name again? What was the name again? Okay, I moved 2 pages down instead. If Irving goes away at some point, I'm gonna be doomed. I'm just gonna be over. I don't have my if I don't have Irving with me, I'm cooked. As they say, as they would say, I would be cooked. Older paintings, no light. What appears to be a newer painting, light. What's the significance here? There might be some like visual storytelling going on. I think the sound of a lighter. Ding. Can't report that. I already reported a telephone. I don't know why I thought I'd be able to report the other one. How does she even know what it's called? Like, I think the visuals also kind of remind me of Life is Strange. How's on? How's going on out there? What's that? Oh, this is the room where the ghost hunters were in, right? They just left all their stuff here. Now that's crazy.
How much do you know about those TV shows? The ones about haunted houses?
I know they're popular. A lot of tourism revolves around them.
Did the whole Rachel story really bring them here?
Everyone in town knew about her suicide. Had a bit of gossip.
Yeah,
So sad to see
suicide.
the place you grew up in go downhill.
I know. I'm so sorry. Believe me.
I thought this is one of those things where I'd like to believe. Oh, here's the picture. Have you seen this person? Rachel Foster, 5'3". Repub if you are repost this if you are taller than this manlet or womanlet. Is womanlet even a term? It's too many syllables. Botch. Sorry. Is it like bows or something? Can I just take this? Can I just Can I just take this? Oh, I don't like this. Getting actual analog horror.
Have you calmed down yet?
Quit playing dumbass jokes. What does that guy do all day?
Who, you mean the owner? Leonard the freak?
Uh-huh.
Leonard the
I don't know.
Freak.
He's always locked up in the attic. You can hear him pacing up and down.
Up in the attic.
Better for us. We've got the whole hotel to do whatever we want.
Shut up a sec. There's that noise again in the headphones. Sounds like someone was
I haven't heard any talking.
I think you're smoking the good stuff.
I wonder if there's actually any Native American stuff. Like, I wonder how much Shining influence they have.
He's missing a couple screws.
Sounds like a woman's voice. A girl. What the? I'll bet living alone in a place like this all winter, he can't help but go nuts.
So depressing.
Danny,
They also had because The Shining also had the
to do your job, not
people
jerk
getting
around.
snowed in.
Fuck off, Stan. What do you think I'm doing? It's a mess here. Nothing's working. There's voices.
I don't know what to be
Listen,
looking for
Danny,
here.
cut the crap. I'm gonna
The
go
missing
downstairs,
photo?
and if you don't figure it out by the time I'm done, what the fuck are you doing?
I saw something!
Wendy, you're not taping.
No, I mean, for real!
What? What the?
Someone's here, I'm telling you!
What do you guys say?
Is this actually like live action? This isn't live action. This can't be.
I'm telling you.
I know the gestures are pretty realistic though. I would not be surprised if this was live, but the poster looks so fake. The animation's pretty good. I'm in that room right now. There's no way there's anything that could happen to me though, right? Right? Can't move. I can move. Move pog. Good. I suppose. Testing. What? Okay, cigarettes. I don't know why I. Why do I? I don't want this. Excuse me, sir. I do not want this. I do not want. Why do I have this? Why did I? Why did I get? Why did I pick the? Why did I get this? I don't really. I don't really want to hear any of this, honestly. Can I put it back? Can I return this? Like when I got this thing, I didn't intend to use it. I wanted to just I was intending to sell it. That was actually my goal. I don't want to. Whew, yeah. Yeah. I guess we're gonna have to do that. Sport. Complete coverage of all NHL. New divisional alignment up. I cannot read that. Star NHL debut. Hockey. I am killing time. Yes, I am. Why can't I look at this? It looks like it's filled with sand. Why do you have a bottle filled with sand? What does that do for you? Why can't they take this tape and put that in there? I actually have a VHS player for once. We can't do anything with it? What was it like? Press. Hmm. Well, I guess there's nothing. Oh, is there an interactable? Broken lamp. This is still on. This was only here like a few years ago, right? It's like, what year is it currently? Mom died in 1991. They filmed this in 1991. So at most, it's been like a year. I don't know what year it is currently, but it's probably been at most a year. I guess it's not like insane for it to still be going, but it's like we're looking at the little radar thing on the thing. I know that's obvious. I was expecting voices, but I guess it's like an EMF. So I'm guessing she's not in this room. Must be somewhere else.
Hey!
For fuck's sake, Irving!
Oh, what did I do?
He gave me a heart attack.
Sorry. I'll warn you with a carrier pigeon next time.
What?
I was just kind of in
curious to know
fight or
what's found in
flight
that
mode for.
room.
I was just like, my dad,
Should
my
be
dad. What do I do?
gonna believe it.
He didn't even register with me. Oh, that's it. That was pretty effective. Pretty effective. I don't know. Maybe it might be one of those things where I don't know how much of this is due to me having like a low horror game tolerance. Like, I don't have much exposure to this. Like I watch people play like horror games. I feel like if I were to watch someone play this, I'd be like, bro, this isn't scary. Just play the game. But then you play it, it's like, oh, I'm the person in here. Oh God. I can't like mute a jump scare. What do I do now? Yeah, there's no ghosts so far. Not even in Dad's room. Interesting. Hell. Ho, ho, ho. This is a dream. This has got to be a dream. There's no way this is not a dream. And anything goes in a dream sequence.
Here I am.
You still there?
Where else should I be?
Today is Christmas
Home?
Eve.
I wouldn't miss Nicole's amazing adventures in the remote mountains for anything.
Irving, don't tell me you're staying on just for me. Go.
This has to be a
I
dream.
promise
There's
not to
no
get
way
into any
I
trouble
set up
for
a
the rest of the
Christmas
night.
stuff.
I already told you. I'm sticking around till you get closure.
This is like absurd. Thanks.
Thanks. You always do that?
Do what?
Worry about every desperate stranger that knocks on your door.
You're no stranger.
We never met.
We've never met, Irving. I can't even picture your face.
You've been a part of this place since you were born. You belong here.
Okay, that's
Well,
an unrelated
thought I
statement.
left all
Dream. Point
this
towards it being a
behind.
dream.
Maybe I still have a ways to go. To be free?
You're making progress. 2 days ago, you would have skinned me alive if I'd called you a country bumpkin.
I thought you were a Boy Scout.
2 days ago, I imagined you as a pimply kid from rescue services with a Boy Scout complex.
Pimply? My skin is as smooth as a 12-year-old's.
12-year-old skin
We
is
were
not
just
usually very
talking on the
smooth.
phone then.
That's the
Listen,
year
is
when you start
this
getting acne.
contraption really a phone? It feels like a walkie-talkie / defibrillator.
It's a
When's
real
the
phone,
weird
and
stuff gonna happen?
trust
There's
me,
no way
in
this
a
is
few
just
years,
actually like I just set
everybody
this
will have
up.
one.
You think?
I guess it's not
easier for me to
impossible.
believe in ghosts than to imagine people being hounded by a phone when they're out and about.
I'm grateful for it. I wouldn't have met you without it.
I'm glad you're here.
Well, I'm glad you're here.
I like him. I want to get the
I probably
friendship
would
points
never have
towards him.
said that either 2 days ago.
Maybe once this whole thing is over, we could,
We?
me, you.
Yeah.
We'll see. It's sure gonna feel weird not to talk to you at least once a day.
Same. Oh, hold on a sec. Don't go anywhere, okay?
The date. Hell yeah.
Oh, okay.
You have a good night too, Miss Flattery. Merry Christmas.
Good night, hon.
Here I am.
To be honest, I never thought I'd spend Christmas like this. Sorry, I was going off on another flashback about the life of Nicole Wilson.
Christmas Eve is the right time to reminisce.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get it too.
Yeah. That's what there was, in the end.
Guess I just set this
There was
up.
like a strange kind of warmth. Then it all ended. Christmas of '80. Me and my mom were at my aunt's house in Billings, and Leonard was here on his own. While I was pretending that I liked my aunt's sweater, he and she were...
Nicole.
They...
Hey.
And a year later, she killed herself. And what she
Yeah, she was
carrying,
pregnant.
too.
Don't be like that.
There you have it. These are my memories, and,
Was that on your end?
that sound. Was it on your end?
No. What are you talking about?
Like a clinking.
There's been so many noises. I actually don't know.
I don't hear anything.
I kind of heard something. I don't
Wait
want
there.
to check.
I
I actually
definitely
don't
heard
want to
something.
check. But
Okay.
can I celebrate Christmas? You wouldn't attack me on Christmas, would you? I guess actually we do have it. There is a pretty popular story about ghosts being involved on Christmas. There's like a direct connection between ghosts and Christmas. There's like 3 of them in that one story. We're only dealing with one. I don't know. It doesn't seem too outlandish. I saw it go
need
up.
to tell you something.
Not now. I heard a sound. Something familiar.
Listen, I've had this in my head for a while. I don't know. I seem to sense a sort of chemistry.
I don't want to use the microphone. I'm following the
Sorry,
sound.
I'm having trouble paying attention. I'm trying to figure out where this sound is coming from.
I can understand that you can't stand the side of the timberline, not even on a postcard, but for me, this is important. It's given me the chance
You've
to
been
meet...
a lot of help, and I'm happy you're here, but right now I need to figure this out. Sorry.
Somehow, it would be nice
I actually get to say that.
after this whole thing, we could meet in person, have a drink. I mean, if I'm going too fast, just say no, so probably...
Irving.
I know it's ridiculous to ask out someone you've never even seen, but people get close in lots of ways.
Please.
Please. Shh, a sec.
Okay, maybe I crossed the line. Sorry, I'm a klutz sometimes, and...
Irving, please shut the fuck up. Thanks. Listen, we'll get back to this. But now, just give me time to figure out where the sound is coming from. I'll call you back.
Sure. Sorry.
Not that way. Oh, look, it went down to 0. Oh my god. Okay, it's because I wasn't clicking. Wait. Where'd it go, though? Where did it go? But for real, though. It went down. What happened? Not up there, I guess?
Irving, you hear me? Oh, for fuck's sake.
Oh, I was actually hoping he would be there. Well, there we go.
Hey, sorry I didn't answer. I was, busy.
Oh, no problem. It's fine.
What'd you want to tell me?
I hear
It's
noises.
this microphone. Sometimes it captures sounds,
What sounds?
whispers.
Could be a draft in the crawl spaces. Hotel's full of them.
Yeah, sure. Sorry. I didn't
It doesn't
mean
sound like
to-
a wisp.
Heads up.
It doesn't sound like
If you have some
crawl
trouble,
space noises.
let me know.
Not there. Where is it, though? Must be upstairs, right? Not over here. It is kind of decreasing over here. It does seem to be leading me up the stairs. Yurei wa totemo kowaiんだよ。誰もいない。誰もいないかも。どこだ幽霊ちゃん Or is it... What's the actual term for it? Is there like a different one? You're not up here? Not up here? I'm not getting the sense of you being up here. Mold. Yummy, yummy, yummy. Mold in my tummy. Can you put your mold in my bowl? Mold in my bowl. Can I put my mold in your bowl? My bowl. Or your... This parody has like very little thought put into it. I'm sorry. I actually don't know where I'm going. Rachel, give me a sign. Give me a sign. Aquarius, Sagittarius, Capricorn, Virgo. You're not Virgo. We know you're not Virgo. Sorry. That was very mean. I'm sorry. Sorry. That was very mean. I'm very sorry. Pisces, Gemini. They got some good home entertainment. That was very forced. I'm sorry. I'm making the ghost angry, aren't I? I think she's angry now. It's definitely not over here. Definitely not over here. When I turn around, I guess it's like this is the thing telling me no, you're going in the wrong direction. When I face this way, way low. This way, way high. So it's just saying dumbass. It's not on this floor. It's like yeah, you got the call like right in front of the steps. That made me think that it's definitely not over there. I think the ghost is just pissed that I'm not figuring this out. Okay, not here. Good. Ruining the tension by being a dumbass. It works. It works. It makes things less scary. Rachel? Rachel, where are you? Where are you, toots? Not here, I guess. But where though? Where is you? Not here. I think we established she's not here. Unless she is. Oh, she is. She's here. Okay. Bathroom? You into bath? You taking a shit? No? Okay, I'll come back later. Huh. Weak? Strong. Weak? Like it's like hefty, 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 hefty. Wimpy, wimpy, wimpy. Hefty, hefty, hefty. Wimpy, wimpy, wimpy. So I think it's this way. But there's nothing over here. It's just a wall. There's actually just a wall here. Not even like a secret passageway. This isn't Final Fantasy VII. When did they first introduce? It wasn't like Final Fantasy 3 when they first introduced secret walls. Was it 2? I think it was 3. I'm pretty sure it was 3. Okay, no, but seriously, where is this? Where am I going? We're here? Doesn't seem like it. Yeah, it's not over here. Here? Turn around, it's gonna go way up, right? This way. Is it here? No? Wonders of the Cosmos. Get 3. It's not here. Right? I think we've established that. Murderer Eyes. I actually don't know where you want me to go. It's not second floor. Hold on. Hold on. What night are we on? Did I get rid of the tab that I had open? What if I look up? There we go. Okay. It's like day 7, right? Screwdriver, Cutie Pie, Ghost Hunter. Head down to the ground floor to reception. Go past reception. Past reception. Double set of doors. Enter the ballroom. Go through the doorway behind the stage. There's a picture inside. Okay, we just go down to the ballroom. Okay. Okay, speaking of upset, I guess. There was a for those who don't know, Hall Alive is having a second concert like in August. And they opened up ticket purchases uh yesterday. They opened it up yesterday and I was actually planning on going. I was really excited. I had like a timer set because I had a dream. I'll let him talk.
Nikki?
I remembered.
What?
This sound I keep hearing.
Did you figure out where it's coming from?
Yes, I mean, no, maybe, but I remember why it sounds familiar. The chandeliers.
What chandeliers?
The ones in the ballroom.
Nicole, I don't follow. I'm probably stung from before.
I'm being
There's nothing
embarrassed.
to be embarrassed about. We'll get back to it.
I'm listening.
When I was little, I could sit for hours and watch them set up the parties in the ballroom.
Uh-huh.
To me, those chandeliers were like a flying merry-go-round.
What does all this have to do with the sound you heard?
Every time the window behind the bar was opened, the decorations would clink. That's the sound I heard. Those old chandeliers moving in the breeze.
But the chandeliers in the ballroom were taken down 2 or 3 years ago.
There must be an
I'm
explanation.
not crazy.
But what you're saying is impossible.
I'm sure. And no, I don't understand, but whatever made that sound is around here somewhere.
You're worrying me.
I just need to think and listen.
Okay. Keep me posted. Please.
Decency. Oh, that's what he calls alcohol. Alcohol is a decency override. I guess if you have too much, you're dumb. Eat 3. Where's the picture? Where was it? Where did they say it was? Behind the stage and turn right to an open door to a small cupboard. Okay, behind the stage, so it is here. The shine. I think I mentioned this earlier. It's like the Shining picture. One from the end.
It's easy to freak out when you're on your own up there.
Maybe you're right.
Maybe you're right. Who knows, but it seemed so similar to how I remember it.
Hey, don't think about it anymore. If it comes back, we'll try and figure it out.
You know, for a second it was nice to imagine that the past could come back like that. We always had a party on December 23rd. Maybe you heard about it? It's pretty well known in the county.
Sounds amazing.
You should have seen the ballroom back then.
I can almost picture it.
The
I can
last
hear
time
it.
Rachel's family was there, Reverend Foster wasn't as sullen as usual.
And your parents?
My mother had eyes only for Leonard. And I saw he wouldn't stop staring at that girl.
How old must she have been back then?
She talked and moved with the grace and confidence of an adult. She wore a dress with a bow on her back.
Just because she kind of has the poise of an adult doesn't mean she could consent.
Fuck. It was the beginning of the end and we were breaking out the champagne.
Nikki,
Sorry, I'm becoming a freaking nostalgic up here. Well, I can't hear that sound anymore. It's gone. I'm gonna look around again and then I'm going to bed.
be careful.
I was told that the night would just end. Oh, there we go. Okay, it did. It did just end. Click. I'm gonna get another cutscene. Then I'll continue talking about that thing. Yeah, this is the church. The spooky church. Am I moving? Yeah, this Oh, actually, I guessing I'd try to. Where the light is? Tell this is a dream because I don't have access to my items. I actually don't know where I'm going. I'm assuming this way. But I've already discovered this place, so like you can access this place at any point. It's not like a secret or anything. It's in the basement area. Am I the ghost? Hold on. What do I do here? Church. Look to your left. Go down the steps and follow the corridor along. Follow the stone tunnel. Go up the steps to the far end. Go through the red door and take the first right. Past the laundry room and go into the room at the end. So I don't go up here. I wasn't supposed to go actually upstairs. I was supposed to go past the laundry room, which is down here. I would not have guessed that. I would have just been wandering around for a long time. At this point, I have no way of knowing where I'm supposed to go, actually. Where do I go? Hold on. It says go through the red door. First, pass the laundry room. Go into the room at the end. They need to. The rooms have names. Why don't they just use names? Okay. Pass the laundry room and into the room at the end. Go through the doorway on the right, through another door, then turn right. Through the doorway on the right, then go through another door and then turn. Huh? Where are you taking? Just tell me where I'm supposed to. Just tell me where I'm supposed to go. Cross the museum. I go up the first floor. Turn right, head back to the master's suite, then head to your room and interact with the. Oh, I'm just supposed to go back to my room. Why not just say go back to your room? Why not just say that, huh? It'd be so much easier. It would be so much simpler if we just return to your room. Because I know maybe it's for people who like had never found the church. People who didn't have an explore period, where they just looked around the hotel to get the bearings, and had no idea that there was a church attached to this place. But I knew. I know. I know there's a church. I've been. I've went there. Now what? Slander. Leonard's book. Interact with a pile. Nope. Oh. Okay, that's new. To be fair, my first instinct was. What am I looking at? What am I looking at? I don't know what I'm supposed to be seeing here. Well, I don't have my items. I forgot. There's the foyer. Overlook. Overlook Hotel. Ha ha he. Don't even have my map. Am I even supposed to be here? It doesn't even say anything about this. It says interact with a pile near your bed. Doesn't say anything about this. I have no idea what that is.
Irving?
Merry Christmas,
What was that
Nikki.
then?
Ho, ho, ho. It's a little late for holiday greetings, but I expected that.
What?
Well, I thought you were calling to... Hey, is everything okay?
Yes. I mean, I don't think so. No.
What happened?
I think I sleepwalked.
Like in the old
So this
world of
isn't
Mario?
dream. This is reality, but
I'm
I still don't have
serious.
access to my
I
items
woke
yet.
up in church, standing in front of the lectern.
Wow. Does that happen a lot?
No.
One doesn't just become a sleepwalker from one day to the next.
It used to happen when I lived here. One time in February, I ended up outside.
But no parent leaves the doors unlocked if their kid sleepwalks.
I never told anyone.
Sleepwalking episodes are common in children.
That's not the point. I forgot all about it.
I'd never
Then I come
slept
back
walked.
here and it happens
But
again.
I feel like it's pretty rare.
If I ended up in that church, maybe there's a reason.
I don't know anything about
Sometimes
psychology, but something
following
tells
your
me it's
instinct
rare
is
because
the best
I
thing.
didn't experience it. The church is
I don't want
scary.
to go back there now. But I'll think about it. Oh, Irving?
Yeah?
I like that you call me Nikki. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Okay.
Nikki.
I was worried that if I just say I like when you call me Nikki, I wouldn't say the Merry Christmas part. I want to be as nice to this guy as possible because he's my only source of comfort in this hellish. It's not even a hellish yet. It's just this spooky place. Okay, now my items back, which is good. We're gonna go back to the church. I remember how to get there. I think I do. You go there through the the. Yeah, I'll find it. So, anyways, as I was saying, my plan. I was really okay. So I really wanted to go to the concert because it's like holy crap, that's really cool. It sounds like it'd be a lot of fun, and I could try to find time to put aside for it. It's really exciting. The fuck was that? Am I even supposed to be seeing half of this shit? I feel like I'm like breaking the game, like finding stuff too early, but like getting lost. So I was really excited, and I was nervous because I didn't know how fast they were gonna sell out. I thought like if I show up like 5 minutes, I thought if I show up like even like 10 minutes late, like I'm gonna get there and like all the good seats are gonna be gone.
Hi.
I was thinking, there really could be a repressed reason as to why you ended up there.
Let's rule out divine
So
calling
you're
then.
excluding the idea that I received our Lord's calling in the dream?
I never thought about that. Sister Nicole doesn't sound bad at all, though.
Oh, fuck off.
Hey, language, Sister Nicole.
All right, all right. So, if I think about the church, I think about my mother. She often helped Reverend Foster. She decorated for holidays, did fundraising, and put up booths to involve the whole community in parish activities, that kind of stuff.
I know what you mean.
I think she found gratification in doing that, something she didn't get elsewhere, including the hotel. When we moved to Portland, she quit.
Fundraising?
God.
I
Hmm.
gather you didn't exactly have a high opinion of your mother when you were a kid.
Well, she was really busy with the hotel. I was always running after Leonard.
I'm assuming the
He was
hotel
much more
must have
fun than
been
she
on the
was,
mother's
no doubt
side.
about it. He was a philosopher capable of calculating the motion of celestial bodies while taking apart and refitting a motorcycle in less than half an hour.
What about her?
In the same half hour, she could have audited a business balance sheet. There you go.
So
Ah,
her
business.
dad was just more cool as
No.
a kid.
What I understood later, living in such proximity to her, is that Mom loved feeling needed.
A religious community like ours makes you feel needed, without a doubt.
Ours? Wait,
I
ours?
suppose.
Wait, ours? Wait, ours? Wait, what do you mean ours? What do you mean ours? What do you mean ours? As I was saying, I was really excited. I was like, oh my gosh. But I was kind of nervous about like how fast it sells out. And I had a dream. I guess it wasn't really a nightmare. I wouldn't call it a nightmare. I had a dream where I showed up like 5 minutes late. Like 5 minutes after the ticket sales opened. They opened on they opened yesterday. It was announced like a while ago, but the ticket sales opened yesterday. And it's not here. So my brain's working at like a third percent. So I'm like thinking about other stuff. And anyway, so I had a dream where I showed up like 5 minutes late to like the ticket thing. The moment like when it opened, like I was like it was like started like 8 o'clock. I arrived at like 8:05, and by that point, all the good seats were gone, and all that was left was like the best seat available that was left was I think the only seat that was left in the dream was like a nosebleed seat behind like a support column. It was like the worst seat imaginable. But I was like, well, might as well. So I don't even know if I bought it in the dream. I don't remember. But anyways, so I woke up that day and I was like, man, I really don't want that to happen. So I set up an alarm for the exact moment when the tickets went on sale. So I wanted to be there exactly when they opened. So I thought, well, in that case, I have no chance of missing it. So I set up the timer. And then when it's like, counting down, like, 10, 9, it's counting down. I'm like right in front of my computer, I have my mouse hovering above the thing. The exact moment it opens, I click onto it. And I get a message that's like, you are behind 10,162 people. Like, what? Somehow, showing up instantly, like the exact moment it opened for the ticket sales, was too late. Exactly on time, too late. All the tickets got bought out right away. Like I genuinely did not have a chance. I was genuinely upset about that. I was really upset.
Nikki?
When there was a party, my mother always got out the usual streamers and decorations and stuff. She raced in and out of the church, but I never discovered where she kept all those things.
Never asked?
Oh, a million times. She didn't want to answer. She said they were in a safe place. A real mystery.
What kind of decorations could they have possibly been?
Nothing explosive. It's just that I had the bad habit of sneaking all over the place and forgetting what time it was. There was that huge lady, the assistant cook, Mrs. Bryce. She used to get so mad.
Mr. Price, write that down. Write that down.
Judicious girl.
They promised to reveal the secret storeroom when I got older, but I must have forgotten.
The mystery of the secret storeroom. Ooh, sounds good.
The riddle!
What are you talking about?
Leonard was never good at keeping secrets, but he taught me a riddle to get there.
Can you remember it?
Incredible! Yes. Oh, something like, down the stairs, watch your step, don't fall apart or it's your end, round a corner, turn around, there's your way in front of you. All that's closed can be open too if you see beyond its looks. But how can I remember it? How it's...
It doesn't sound like a good riddle.
Wow.
It's like, go down the stairs, go to your right. There's something there. Open it up.
Yes, I need to think about it. I have no idea what it means. I'll call you if anything comes to mind.
Or
Someone broke into the church. Some fucking screwed up camper.
Oh, your father left it open for mountain wanderers.
Goddamn sons of... Ugh. I'll have to clean up this mess before Jenkins shows up.
Yeah, keep an eye out. Normally, no one's around in this weather, but you never know.
Ugh. Okay.
I don't want to use the organ. I probably can't play.
What'd you find?
The paintings of the saints. I was convinced Leonard had gotten rid of them.
Why?
He liked saying that it was more likely to find God in a supernova than in a church.
I don't see what he had in common with the Reverend Solomon Foster.
They mostly talked for long stretches, in between chess moves up in the attic.
United by pawns and bishops, but divided by the saints.
Divided by everything else, I'd say.
There was I saw that. I thought that was like a will-o-wisp. Was it Will-o-the-Wisp? I don't remember. If I solved the riddle, I could finally find the old storage room. The riddle's so vague. Let's just go down the stair or go up the stair. It's like, go down the stairs. Do you know how many stairs there are in this place? Butter. Oh. Oh, that's pretty easy. Thanks. Thanks, random Fey spirit.
Oh, shit.
I don't like this, actually. This is a place I've not explored, and that makes me nervous. Though I guess I also didn't explore the... I guess that's... So I'm Pennywise. I'm Pennywise maxing right now. I know, I did 2. There we go, that's better. Flashlight is the way. Someone was here. Is actually Reese. I know it's supposed to. I know that's supposed to.
So, found the mystery decorations?
No. No decorations.
Is everything okay?
I
Who's
found
the?
something.
What?
It's like someone
Yeah, this is
built
fucked up though.
some kind of bedroom. Irving, you there?
Of course, yeah. What bedroom? Tell me what you see.
Okay. There's some windows drawn on the walls. Books. Sheet music.
Well,
And
the
bed.
symbol for this game is a retainer.
Like a kid's room.
No way.
This place doesn't make sense. No one would live down here.
Yeah, this looks like a
Nikki,
really bad,
there now.
it's really bad.
Oh, wait. There's got to be an explanation.
Okay, that's it. Now I'm calling the head office in Billings. I'm telling them it's a code red emergency, so they'll have to...
Jesus Christ, Irving.
What?
This is all Rachel's stuff. Understand? It's her room, a replica.
Was she kidnapped?
You can't know what her room looked like.
Everything here reminds me of her. Let me look around. I'm sure I'll find an explanation.
But my other hand's on the red phone.
Guessing she had a retainer.
But don't make the call.
Because the symbol for this game, the icon for the game is a retainer. Like for opening the game, the symbols are like, you know, the game icon on your desktop is a retainer.
Did you
So that's
get out of
significant. It's really
You
big.
know by any chance if Rachel wore a retainer?
Maybe? There was an article saying they hadn't found it at the site of the suicide.
I remember. She always made a horrible noise when she clipped it onto her palate with her tongue.
What does Rachel's retainer have to do with...
I use a retainer.
I found a box.
Religiously.
It could be hers.
Why should someone keep a 10-year-old retainer?
Maybe they're not just keeping it. Maybe they're using it. The box is empty.
No way. I can't...
Let me go on.
The retainers are supposed to be for life, but who wrote retard is my question. Who wrote retard? Like, did Rachel write that? Did Leonard just come down and say, "Hey there, retard"? I thought something was like hissing at me. I don't know enough about sheet music to know what tune that is. Wait. A-F-I-O... A-F-I-O-U. What could that possibly spell? A-C-D... A-E... Oh, A-E... Okay, it actually says nothing. Those are just the vowels. I thought I was onto something there. But no, it's just they highlighted the vowels. Or at least some of them. They didn't get sometimes Y or sometimes W.
Hey, can you hear me?
Yes.
We have to call someone. You have to get out of there right now.
No.
Never say that
found
phrase in a
the
horror
key.
game.
It's from my old music box. The one in Leonard's room.
I'm having a hard time following.
If everything in here is Rachel's, then why
That's
is
a retainer
my
case.
music box's key here?
I don't know, and I don't want to know. Tell you what I think? Someone could have been in your room.
It doesn't matter.
How can you be so calm?
If someone was
I'm not
there,
really.
he's not here now. I need to grab the chance to figure out what the hell is going on, or went on, here.
No, I pressed 2, not 1.
Yes.
Nicole, listen. I already know what you're gonna say, but please trust me. Get out of there.
Please, you're not helping.
You do realize you found the replica of a dead girl's bedroom. This is sick. This is
The more things get freaky, bizarre, and painful, the more I need to figure out why. Why all of this?
We'll figure it out. With the sheriff. Once you're out of there, into a safe hotel room in town. Please, just...
Listen, a bunch of strange things happened since I got here. Think about it. Phone calls on a dead line, old lipsticks that don't go bad. Leonard's notes where he says he saw a girl that's supposedly been dead for 10 years, and now this!
all good reasons to get out of there. We both agree that saving your skin is top priority, right?
I've looked over every inch of this place, and there's no one.
If it's true, you realize what that means.
What? What are you trying to tell me?
Your father... he spent years in there, in total solitude, with the weight of his
What are you? Is he implying that Leonard's still alive?
He wasn't the kind of guy to just let the past slide with a shrug. You know that too.
You joking?
Right? You think he did this?
Think about it. That room could be an act of love. Distorted.
I mean, I don't doubt that he made the room.
How dare you? My father might have had a lot of weaknesses.
He was a pedophile. What was the term? You know, pedophile. We're going with pedophile. I don't care what technical term there is for it.
But fucking hell, don't you dare even think that.
He murdered her. He definitely murdered her.
Underground shrine for a dead person.
Why not?
Your father had changed in the end. You didn't spend time with him, but I met him, and I'm telling you.
No! I don't give a shit about what you have to say.
I just want you to know that...
Call only if you really want to help. My father doesn't
I got like
deserve
1
this
second.
bullshit, and nor do I.
I genuinely did not get any time to even decide there.
Asshole. How dare you? You don't know shit. You don't know fuck. Finally, a bit of peace and quiet. It'll help me clear my head without those incessant phone calls. I'm not a fucking switchboard, for fuck's sake. Okay, let me piece things together. I just found out there's a room.
I always get hesitant to move when they're talking because I feel like I'm gonna like walk into a different event.
Her real room. Holy Jesus, that's freaky. Some people think she didn't commit suicide, and some even think she's still alive. I have to think it through. What concrete clues did I find? First thing, the phone call. They said Rachel isn't dead. Then the lipstick from 10 years ago turns up, still good. And then my father's various notes where he says he still sees her. If that were true, it might explain the sighting by her friend here in the Timberline. And now I find her retainer box, but no retainer. That room might not be a reconstruction. If Rachel didn't kill herself, Rachel could have lived here. But if she's still alive, why doesn't she tell her parents? Unless they're all in cahoots. No suicide, no Timberline money. No, I'm just being paranoid.
So this is all about money?
There'd be no reason for
it's like some this is getting Scooby-Doo territory here.
My key in the middle of Rachel's stuff. Is it a message? Where do I fit in?
Oh, so suddenly this is, are you trying to tell me something?
Trying to tell me something, Dad? My music box with the hockey player. I don't think I have the guts to hear that tune again. But I must.
What if the tune is din 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 din? Din 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 din. Or perhaps din 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 din. Din, 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 din. That'd be pretty cool. I think that was pretty cool. I'm hoping that's what happens. Hoping it's that. That'd be pretty cool. Anyways, as I was saying about the concert thing, yeah, I get in there on time, already behind 10,000 people. 10,000 people showed up before instant. Like I showed up there right away. I was there like the second it opened. And I was still behind over 10,000 people. And then like it was like, "Oh, you're in line. Wait like over an hour." So I wait an hour, and by the time an hour passes, every single ticket's gone. I never had a chance. There's genuinely zero chance of getting a ticket there. I don't know. It's almost like it almost felt like bots, you know? Isn't that what bots do? Like because I know like they're super dedicated fans and all that. But like dedicated to a point where you can show up there like before instantaneous. I don't know. It seems a bit far fetched. It was weird. It was really weird. I was sad. As I was like too baffled to be sad. I guess too baffled to be like sad or angry. I was just like, what? How? Still don't really know how it happened. Part of me thinks it must have been like resale bots because I know that's been an issue with several other companies.
The 27th of December, 1983. The hockey finals at Missoula. Us against Cold Springs High. We won by sudden death after a 3-hour game, and I got the medal for the most number of face-offs won. According to the papers, that was the night Rachel killed herself. Coming home, Mom barely had the time to pull into the garage that I was already racing up to you, waving the medal in your face, Daddy. I was so happy. But you had other things on your mind, right? And you and Mom started fighting. Voices
It's a really
got
weird music
louder.
box.
That long silence when she comes down the stairs with suitcases and Mrs. Bryce tries to stop her. Mom's car stays here,
Bryce.
and we leave with my Uncle John's.
Actually, you should write that down.
I never found out what started that fight. Mom never wanted to talk about it. Are you trying to, Daddy?
Okay. Because they mentioned her. She was the one who was like, don't go in the storage room, right? She was part of like one of the ones who was really secretive about it. So she might have been in on this, whoever she is. I don't know much about her, but she must have been significant in some way.
I know, I told you to go to hell.
I was dying on this chair.
You're right. That room freaked me out. So,
I don't want to say I'm not going
I
to
looked around the
apologize.
entire
I was
hotel,
hoping the first option
and
would
if there's still
apologize.
a chance of getting to the bottom of this story, then it's got to be behind the locked door on the last floor, in the attic.
That wing has been condemned for years.
I know, I'll be careful.
Okay.
How do I get
There are
in
too
there,
many
though?
things that I took for granted. It's as if someone was putting pieces of my past in front of me to show them to me under another light.
Who are you talking about, Nikki?
Maybe it's my father. In my music box, I found the medal I won the night Rachel
I was
died.
assuming it was Rachel.
Dad could have put it there, and if he did, there must be a reason.
It all sounds insane.
The night Rachel died. Maybe I have to start from there. I played in that really long hockey game. But what was going on in the meantime? You remember that night, Irving?
I think I was at church with my family.
Church. That night we had a mass for
So
the
there is a
poor
connection
here.
between Irving and
We held one
church.
every year. As usual, Mom volunteered to take me to the game, but she was so busy with the soup kitchen that I was afraid she was going to be late. I remember while she ran around, she said she ordered me to close the mezzanine.
You mean
That was a
the
mezzanine.
intermediate floor above the reception? What's in there?
Oh, okay.
The storeroom.
Have you been up there?
No, I'd forgotten all about it. I'd better take a look before moving on.
So where am I going? Let's take a look at the mezzanine in the middle. In the middle. The middle. The middle? Malcolm? So it was like just near the reception, right? Yeah, mezzanine hall. Okay, so it's pretty straightforward. I was gonna say I feel like that would be a bad time for a jump scare. Not because it would be scary, but because it wouldn't be. So there's not enough tension right now. There's tension. There's always tension, but I don't think that's the right time. It's over here? Oh, there it is. There's a lot of hidden doors. I think I've seen this animation like 5 times. You've got to be fucking kidding me. You've got to be fucking kidding me. Why the hell do you have a mannequin room in your hotel? It's a good thing I'm not really afraid of mannequins. So I'm fine. But still, this is why? From oh nice. No, actually no, it's all right. It's all right. I mean, I've seen better. Look at this. Ah, that was pretty nice. That's great. Good job. Smack. What about you? Could be better. Do your squats. I'll get to you later. I'm viewing asses right now. What's that? Oh, it's okay. It's like a. Well, you know what? I'll give it. It's like nothing. That's disappointing. It's depressing. Bony. Kind of groping you, aren't you? Kinky. Boob. Yeah. Yeah. Boobs aren't that impressive. I'm gonna go out and say it. I've seen better. Seen better. Yacht. And what's all this then? Hockey stick. Who said this? Oh, yeah. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out.
Irving? Hello? Can you hear me? I'm on the
Yeah, these asses are flat.
It's a
Send help.
nightmare. There are mannequins everywhere. They're set up like in a scene. There's one with a hockey stick. Wait, what the fuck? That's my stick! If you're listening to me, whoever set up this representation, I think they want to tell me that Rachel was killed? But why my hockey stick? Hello? Hello? Oh god, why isn't he answering? Irving, I swear I'm not kidding.
Irving's
This is a
in the
huge deal.
hotel.
If you can hear me, it's time to make that phone call.
Heard that footstep. Oh, that's just sad. Look at that. That's sad. That's a sad ass right there. That's a Hank Hill ass. That's supposed to be. Is that me? Is that my ass? There's no way. There's no way. No. No way my ass is that flat. There's no way. It's not possible, right? It can't be. Rachel. I thought I had a dumpy. Rachel, I thought I had that gat down pat.
It's about time.
Did
Did
you
you
hear
hear
us
my
saying?
messages?
How many doors have you opened, Nicole? How many are still missing?
What doors?
What doors are you talking about?
Keep going.
Hello? Hello?
Yeah, I think
Irving?
he's in the. I think he's in the hotel. I'm wondering if I'm thinking Irving was never FEMA. You gotta be shitting me. Has it never been FEMA? Maybe Irving. Irving must be related to Rachel in some way. So that I heard the ding. It was a ding, right? Ding. The squeaky boots from SpongeBob. I was gonna try to do a SpongeBob laugh, but it's really best that I don't. I cannot do a SpongeBob laugh. I'm sorry. I'm really tempted to though. I should have you know that I'm very tempted to try it right now, but I shouldn't. I really should not. I really should not try it. I'm really not gonna do it. I'm really not gonna do it. I can't even open that door though, right? It says what's behind the second floor door, but I can't open it, right? Right? There's gotta be paranormal stuff here because of the EMF reading. Also, this thing fell over. Oh shit. Oh. Ooh. Spooky. Scary. Skeletons. Under construction. It's open. That's not. Can't get past here. It's impossible. I thought this is gonna be something from there. What was it say? I thought there's something else I was gonna say. There's like spooky music. I don't know. Is that blood? Is that what I'm looking at? Is that blood? Is that blood? Let me get my flashlight. No, I said the flashlight. You got my flashlight. Yeah, this feels. You got the beans. Eat the beans too. There's a lot of complicated stuff set up here. Evidence: transmissions, car engine, Montana weather. Oh. Uh-huh. Empty VHS. There he is.
Hello?
I knew it.
I'm
I figured it out when I was supposed to.
What? What does all this mean?
That's a question I've asked myself many times.
Irving, no!
How far do you want to push yourself? How much can you take?
What?
Every memory. Painstakingly gathered, every reconstructed piece, every little element retrieved from the dark. A photo, hairband, a lipstick. It means remembering, Rachel. That's what all this means.
No, no,
I didn't choose this path.
that's one.
I had to do it.
What did you do?
Irving?
These walls ooze with memories. The memories get into the walls. Under the floorboards, they creep into the crawl spaces.
You're being really poetic right now.
You? Jenkins? You never talked to him. Your boss, the phone call, all those weird events. You were behind all of them.
Someone had to bring the last piece of the memory puzzle here. The most important one.
Did I kill her?
Me?
Wait, you don't want to go on a date with me?
Wanted to keep you out of it. I convinced him that only you could resolve the equation, as he called it.
The anti-life equation?
don't understand.
Dark side?
Over the last few days, you got a little taste of what it means to dig around in the past, hunting for memories that scratch away behind every wall in the night. We did it.
Dude's talking like Sephiroth.
Day after day after day.
All lies.
I have nothing against lies. I grew up around lies. But now it's time for the truth to come out. Finally.
Okay, Sephiroth. Who are you?
Who are you, really?
I want to tell you a story. There was an invisible boy. Like everyone, he just wanted to run on the grass, ride a bike, swim in the lake in summer. But his father...
Wait, is he my brother?
His father had other plans for his soul. In his dark world made of silence and prayer, there shone only one star. His...
Wait, is his sister Rachel Foster or me?
heavenly creature that spent hours telling him fairy tales and secrets.
Not me.
She who told him what a free and strong man he would become one day.
Rachel?
She was like that. Free and strong. At the time, I didn't understand her dyslexia.
Dyslexia?
Or what retard meant. That's what they called her at school. But I could hear her cry.
Wait, just because of dyslexia?
I wanted to protect her.
That's it?
But I couldn't. One day, that beautiful, luminous creature met someone. A human being that saw her. For real.
My dad.
Yes. And I was the...
I forgot about the retard room, I'm gonna be honest.
A love. Simply a love. Nothing more, nothing less. But that love was too much. And it would be punished. Who paid for this love, Nicole?
Rachel. Rachel was your sister. Now I remember you.
You were too caught up with your hatred for Rachel to notice the innocent little kid that sometimes tagged along.
So I was jealous.
Yes, it's true. I hated her.
Okay, because my father was spending too much time with her.
Doesn't matter. Those days are over.
How could I have forgotten you?
I was raised to be forgotten.
What do you want?
What do you want from me?
The day my sister paid with her life for her love, we all died. We make up the history of the Timberline.
It was a tragedy. But you...
We all got frozen there, in that very moment. In that confined horizon of events. As you'll understand. As you've already begun to understand.
For the
You're the
first
stranger you
time
said I
in
should keep
years,
away
I
from?
depended on someone. And this is the result.
You have to keep going to get to where I wasn't able to go. You will be the new witness.
Witness.
You owe it to us. And you owe it.
Katy Perry? An album called that. It was pretty good. Kind of biased, but you know, that was pretty good. Wasn't like, you know, Teenage Dream or anything. It had some good stuff. Okay. Here's the attic. It's time for... What's gonna play on that? Actually, this is kind of cozy. Damn. It's kind of nice. Wait. Wait, am I supposed to be looking at this? Alright. Kid with...
years have passed since I last used this old tape recorder.
That's my dad.
You were in elementary school. I imagine a testament should start in a poised manner. My dear Nicole, my favorite daughter, etc., etc. Poised, weighty, serious, irrevocable. I prefer asking you how you are. How are you, Nikki?
Oh, that's why he said Nikki.
I can imagine. At this point of your journey, the marks and voices of this old hotel will have already whispered all their secrets. You've always been good at solving puzzles.
Not really.
You surely resemble more your mother.
Never really had any puzzles in this game.
Irving has always been convinced that you, only you, could surmount the fear and suffering that exuded from these
Ugly
days.
ass baby. God damn.
We tried. We waited. We were terrified. We studied. We listened.
All of them.
Listened to her. But all the love in the world wasn't enough to decipher those muted vowels, those wide open eyes, those tears of light. In your time and space, in the here and now, I will no longer be with you. But it doesn't matter. Trust me, it doesn't. I have a new theory, Nikki. Love is and remains. It is in the wood you stand on, in the walls that keep up this...
Your love was with a 16-year-old.
In the air we breathe. And sometimes it hates. It hates those who didn't allow it.
We're not trying to like say that this is like a pure
Cast
relationship
aside
between him and the
the
16-year-old, right?
those who can't
Ugly ass
recognize
baby.
it. Stars still emanate their light even after collapsing, right?
Yeah.
There's a lot of light here. There's light in death. I want to free myself of all this
I
darkness.
don't think I really need to look at this. I think we've seen all of the
I can no
images.
longer see the stars. I'm tired of surviving in this limbo. So
Limbo. Why do you say it like
how
that?
are you?
Limbo.
I'm good. I will be good.
Read it?
Figure out what Rachel is saying, Nikki. She's here.
It means she's here. I don't see her. Rachel! Exclamation or question point! Exclamation point! Point. Yeah, it's all right. I guess it's okay. Okay, drawing. Faith. It's a different game. It's called Limbo. The light of Egypt, of science, of the soul of the stars. Thinking through mathematics. Same one I already saw. Same one I already saw. Rachel. And now I can interact with the key. But those are like a running person. Like, get out of there. Ranking? Oh, okay. Rachel, Leonard, Leonard, checkmate, Rachel, Leonard. Does that mean he won? So I'm guessing she played chess with him? Right, what do I do with the key though? Murderer. I should call Irving about this. Yeah, where does the key go? Like, genuinely. It's my car key? Is it my car? Is it my car key? Might be my car key. Okay, inside Clay. Okay, get to the car. Is my current objective. I'm not sure if I understand the story properly. I understand like some of the basics. Like, why was she in? Why was the room made? Because the content warning said something about grooming. But how did okay, so we're assuming that Leonard had some part in grooming Rachel. And at some point it was found out about their quote unquote love, which is not love, it was grooming, which the story acknowledges, to be fair. Close. And
Hello.
Leonard was a very special man. His soul was big enough to love both you and Rachel.
I knew my father's soul better than anyone.
so how did you do that with the doors? There must be a ghost. There must actually be a ghost
Don't
here.
you dare try to make me feel guilty. You don't.
I just want you to get to the truth.
So why
Still
didn't
don't
you
know it.
tell me about the truth?
Tell who? The Nicole who thought eating beans was the worst tragedy and couldn't wait to finish this business and run away, forgetting everything all over again?
You don't know anything about what my mother and I went through.
But you're different to when you got here. Now you can discover the truth, a truth that otherwise would have destroyed you. I didn't lie to you. I protected you.
Listen, I'm sorry about Rachel. I hated her and I hated my father, but I never wanted it to end like that. I understand your pain, maybe better than anyone. Betrayal, shame, death. My family was destroyed, just like yours.
Is his name actually Irving though?
How much longer does this pain have to last?
It'll be over soon.
What else is there to know?
You want the truth. Well, I can't give it to you. I've already given you everything I could. Now you have to tie the pieces together.
What does that mean?
Your father always said we are the sum of the people we take with us, and you abandoned these people. Here, in this place.
Enough riddles, Irving. I'm tired.
Me, too. You're the only one who can give a finale to this story. It's time you open the last door.
I don't. Where would another door be? Like, genuinely. I guess go to the car. So we know that Rachel was groomed by I thought that was the radio. Guess not. So, but what did the father have to do with it? What did Rachel's father have to do with anything? She must have been involved. He must have been involved somehow, right? How the whole? I guess the mother must have been covering up for him to some extent. Wait, who's Claire? Is Claire my mom? Oh, there we go. What am I looking at? Get all items. What? Wash it, 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 wash it. Okay. Do that. I think. Yeah, we have a washing. Does the washing machine still work? It should, right? There's no way the washing machine wouldn't work, right? How do I get there, though? Can I even get there from where I am? This leads to the church? Okay, there's a washing machine. There we go. Did the pastor have any part in this is my question. And did I don't think I killed her. Why can't I use the washing machine? No, washing machine equals no? I can't wash it? There was washing machines. We established there's washing machines. I don't go to okay, I use the sink. I clean it with the sink. I don't even I say these look like my clothes, but they don't.
How could I have forgotten? I saw everything.
I don't know
there.
what you're talking about.
All the pieces were in front of my eyes.
The kid's eyes.
It was the same night as the hockey game in Missoula. Reverend Foster was so busy with the preparations of the meals for the giving to the poor at the Timberline Church. And my mother, Claire, said that we would get back from the game in time for the distribution. She convinced my father to help the Reverend, and he'd come with his whole family. You and Rachel.
Yeah. I remember it like it was yesterday.
I couldn't find my stick. I panicked and I went down to the garage. Claire was there, red in the face. Her look.
Her look.
It was just a fleeting feeling. That's why I erased it from my memory. I had to erase it, understand?
What was in her look?
It just wasn't her. It was like a frightful creature.
Wait, did the mom kill
A
her?
disturbed, dangerous animal. I've never seen her like that before or after. Not even on her deathbed. And then she put her hands on her hips, exhausted. She smiled. And there she was again, my mom. I thought it must have just been the impression of a moment. I had the finals against Cold Springs High awaiting me. I climbed in the car, throwing my bag into the back seat. My hockey stick was there. Claire said she'd cleaned it. She'd cleaned it.
Go on.
I don't.
Go on.
We got there on time and I played. Best game of my life. And the last. Claire was on the bleachers encouraging me and cheering. And then I lost sight of her. For 2 whole periods, I think. And later when I asked, she said she'd moved because Marty O'Donegal's father was getting on her nerves. But it wasn't true.
Just enough time to go back to the car.
Don't say it. Irving, don't say it. Don't say a thing. I don't. I I traveled all the way with Rachel's body and the baby she carried inside of her, in the trunk, rolled in the blanket. God, oh my God. She killed Rachel.
Thank you, Nikki.
You've had your revenge. I hope all this gives you the peace you were looking for.
I wanted you to help me uncover the truth.
You're saying you didn't know that Claire...
I was only a kid. Plus, she never wanted me to get to the bottom of it.
Rachel is here?
You know, I think she's still protecting me.
Are you all reunited?
Now, we can all be reunited at last.
What? Wait, where are you going? Listen, we can work things out. What happened is terrible, but all the main players in this story are dead. Get it? Dead. We are still alive. We're alive. Me, you, we didn't do anything.
That's exactly what we did wrong, Nicole. We didn't do anything. It's beautiful here. Rachel told me about it so many times, but I never thought it was so beautiful.
You're the only one left. Don't leave me here alone. I'm scared.
It's white as far as the eye can see, beyond the mountains.
You left the hotel? But it's too cold. You'll die out there. Irving, please.
I've lived in the dark for years. You freed me. And now I can finally rest in the light. I can go back to her.
Don't go. You can't. Don't leave me, too. We have our drink.
It's not a goodbye, my tough, pragmatic, stubborn Nikki. We'll meet again. Another time. Beyond this horizon of events. Everything is...
Irving? Irving?
There's no way he died just like that. You don't. That's not how you die from cold.
I don't want to stay alone here. Everything seems to be becoming dark. I'm scared.
It's not really, but okay.
Who's there? Rachel? Is that you?
Oh. Hit the M button right as it happened, so... Did I bug it? I don't think I did. I think we're good. Is this the end? They don't have much options.
Yes?
Nicole, it's me, Jenkins, the attorney. Finally, I can get through. You don't know how many times I've tried. I can't hear you. The connection's bad. How are you? I was really worried about the storm.
I'm good.
Great. I'm glad. You're sure you...
Listen, I don't want to sell the hotel anymore.
What? Damned interference. I didn't catch you. What'd you say?
I don't want to sell the hotel anymore. You've been really nice. Your job is done. Thanks.
Oh, well, I see. Well, you're the owner, and you got every right to decide. But maybe we should talk about it in person. I want to understand. This kind of decision...
I'm back home, and I have to stay here. Forever.
Forever.
Wait a sec, let's talk. And there's also my fee.
I'm gonna kill myself?
You know, Mom, I was thinking about going to the lake. Remember where we went with Uncle John last year? Daddy and I started talking about the stars. You can't see them during the day, but they're always there. You feel like it? I would so like it. And we can have dinner at Doc Smith's diner on the bank. Rachel and Irving could come with us? What do you think? It would be so nice to be all together.
I think she's gonna kill herself. But how?
It would be so
You
nice.
know, like you can hotbox yourself or whatever in this kind of environment. It's too big.
Wait. I did all that you asked me. Stop it, please. Anger shouldn't rule our life. You said that. I'm scared. I don't want to die.
Oh no, that's the okay. It's following the gas into here. Okay.
I can't see the light.
I guess this is the end. Yeah, don't kill yourself. Complete the game. It's not worth it. I actually don't see why I do not see why you would kill yourself.
Here with you, Daddy. Mom, we'll bring back the Timberline to its fortune together. We will be happy again, all together. Yes. Like a whole family. No more anger.
Yeah, I don't see why that was the most disgusting game ever. I don't know. It wasn't offensive in any way. I don't think. I think I should reiterate. That's the reason why, like, I started playing because I saw YouTube. I got recommended a YouTube video. I didn't watch it. The thumbnail was like, most offensive, disgusting game I've ever played, and this was it. I don't know. I mean, maybe I guess the idea behind why the one thing I think that was kind of weird is they said that at some point they said like, oh, what was his name? Leonard's love for Rachel was pure. I think he thought it was. I think in some intent his attention for her in his mind was pure. But I'm assuming, okay, the question is, wait, no, hold on. So I'm guessing the pastor kept Rachel living in the hotel. She must have. Or he must have. That's why she lived there. That's why she was so close to the church. Right? And because Leonard and the priest and Solomon, Leonard and Solomon were really close friends. And it's possible that Solomon assumed that his daughter was, like, you know, not worthy. I mean, she did go to school still, right? But I'm assuming he must have, like, kept her in there. And maybe then Leonard, took this girl who was very vulnerable and tried to convince her that he was the one who would actually show her love, which he didn't, not really, because, you know, you can't really have that kind of relationship. She's not mentally developed. And when the thing got too inconvenient, when it became a point of, um, like their public image being discredited, the mother came in and killed Rachel Foster and then divorced them. Tried to play it off as a suicide. And for what it's worth, um, Leonard also, I was assuming Leonard must have known at some point, but he also went along with the story of it being a suicide. So he was kind of complacent in that, I think. He in a way, worked to make sure that her death was considered a suicide so that he could just, his reputation was still screwed. So I don't know, it's kind of weird. I think the idea is that, like, even if Leonard, what he did was bad. What he did was like, you're like objectively bad. Even if he didn't kill her, he brought her into a situation. He brought a troubled girl into a situation which led to her death, which led to her emotional turmoil and eventual death. I guess I have to think it over more. Maybe that's why people would consider it bad. And I can see that. I can kind of see that. They didn't really do enough to properly portray what Leonard did as evil, I guess. I mean, they did. They said, because it clearly said that she was groomed in some way. So Leonard was not a good guy. I think he was working with, like, he must, because he was friends with Solomon. I don't think he was against her treatment. I think he just took advantage of someone who was emotionally vulnerable, assuming that Solomon was the guy who was mistreating her, and assuming that Rachel actually lived down there, and that because it was a storage room, and the mom and the father did not want her to know about it. So I'm assuming Rachel must have lived there. I don't think Irving made that room. I don't think he designed the room. It's possible, I guess. But he also talked about like how he was the kid who lived in the darkness and didn't want anyone to know. I feel like they were both abused. It's my theory. Also, at some point he kind of realized like, oh, there's not actually gonna be scare. I mean, they did heavily imply that there was definitely a ghost there, but we never saw the ghost. There's never like a chase scene. There might be some point where you might see a ghost somewhere and I just didn't notice. Maybe it's like really hidden. I don't think there was though. It was very subtle. Not subtle. It wasn't subtle. Very subdued, like paranormal stuff. There wasn't any appearances, there weren't any chase scenes. I still don't know what happened with the secret door in the room though. What happened with that? There's this whole like secret room in there and then nothing came of it. That was kind of weird now that I think about it. I'll have to think it over more. It was I don't know, it was okay. Again, I liked some of the atmosphere. I like the sound design. And I like the design of the map. I really like the map. I really like the hotel. And they did some really good build up. But once you finish it, you kind of realize, oh, like wait, nothing actually happened. There was some good atmosphere, some really good atmosphere, some really good tension built up for scares. But they didn't really come in the end. There was never really any like real scares. And I guess it was not necessarily. It's at the end. I think it's more of a drama than a horror game. Like it is a horror game, I'd say. It is scary at certain points. Um, as you see, I was pretty spooked, but I think it was mainly focused on the drama of the situation, not necessarily being a horror game. But again, there wasn't really much difficulty in the game either. It was just, as people call it, a walking simulator. It kind of was, but Also to say about it. I think the main gripe would be the stuff with Leonard. I guess it's story wise, gameplay wise. It's like there's a lot of horror games like that. A lot of horror games end up just being walking simulators, and some of them get like a free pass for it. Some of them don't. It depends. It's just a lot of games end up being that because sometimes you don't necessarily need like crazy gameplay. It's approached as a visual novel. You can think about it that way. No one really has any much problem with a visual novel not having much gameplay. So I guess visual novels have more branching story paths, but still. Um, I'd prefer more, I guess, in terms of puzzle solving. There wasn't really much. There wasn't really much puzzle solving aside from just navigating. Navigating was somewhat interactive. It was engaging, I guess, like trying to figure out your way around the place. But I don't know if I'd call that gameplay. Um, I think there should have been more in the story to properly acknowledge, like more to like, because I think they there. It's very clear that Leonard was wrong. He did bad stuff. He was a really bad guy. But in the end, you look back and it's like, oh, wait a second. I don't know. Like what the problem is like, oh, the love was pure. That kind of rubbed me the wrong way. I do think it was like an idea of like, she got used selfishly for um Leonard's own purposes because it was his own stuff. He only had eyes for her and all that, so he like I don't know. I have to like look it over. I have to look over. There might be some details I'm missing, but I could be talking in circles here for a long time. I'm already kind of tired. Oh yeah, another thing. It's gonna be a crazy segue. This is gonna be the most unhinged segue you've ever heard. Uh, I went to like Best Buy today, and I bought a Trolls game, like the DreamWorks like Trolls movies, a video game for like $20, which is about the amount of money I paid for this game. And this Trolls game is probably be worse than this game. It's probably gonna be really bad. It's like one of those. It's like a movie tie-in video game. It's not gonna be good. It's not gonna be good. But I want to play that on stream. I don't know if I will do that. Probably not tomorrow. I have some stuff coming like that time, so I won't be able to do that tomorrow, like Sunday or Monday. But eventually, I really want to play that. It's gonna be really fun. Fun, not maybe gameplay wise, but I think it's at least gonna be funny. Hopefully. I don't know what to expect. I don't really know anything, but I know you can create your own character, which is should be fun. I always love character creation. But yeah, that's about it. I'm gonna have to think more about the story, but yeah, it's pretty much all I gotta think about right now. So I will see you later. Arrivederci and all that. I clicked the mute button, didn't I? I did, but it's unmuted or it's muted. No, it is unmuted. I said it right the first time.